Starseed of Gaia, your vehicle is being recalibrated at the cellular level in this exact moment. I am Anya, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I bring you a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council. Starseeds, in the next 72 hours, something is going to change fundamentally in the energetic structure of your planet. This is not a prediction based on speculation or vague intuition. It is a certainty that the Arcturian Council is observing in real time through its cosmic measurement instruments. Billions of people around the planet are going to begin feeling a pressure they cannot name, a sensation they cannot explain to their friends, family, or even their therapists. This pressure will manifest as anxiety without apparent reason, insomnia that no amount of melatonin can resolve, a deep sensation that something is about to happen, a constant hum at the back of consciousness that does not disappear even when you try to ignore it. Many people will enter into total panic. They will search for answers in the wrong places. They will try to medicate themselves, distract themselves, lose themselves in superficial entertainment. They will seek external culprits to explain what they are feeling. But you will not do this, because you are different. You are a starseed. And what I will reveal in the coming minutes is exactly what the Arcturian Council has specifically prepared for you in this critical moment of human history. You have felt this before, haven't you? That sensation that you do not completely belong to this world, that you see things in a way that other people simply cannot see, that you feel energies that other people do not even suspect exist, that there is something within you that is constantly awakening, expanding, asking to be recognized and activated. This is not a weakness. This is not a mental illness. This is not a random coincidence. This is activation. This is the Arcturian Council touching you. This is the Arcturian Source recognizing you as one of its special daughters or sons. Stay with me because what I am about to share will completely change the way you understand your purpose on this planet. The Arcturian Source has been observing humanity for thousands of years, witnessing each cycle of evolution, each period of transformation, each critical moment where the human species had to choose between continuing to sleep or awakening to a much greater reality. What the Arcturian Council is seeing now is absolutely unprecedented in all recorded human history. A wave of cosmic frequency is approaching Gaia's orbit with an intensity that has not been seen since the time of Atlantis. This is not a threat. This is not a punishment. This is an opportunity for evolution that comes only once in each complete galactic cycle, a chance that humanity cannot waste. When this wave arrives, and it will arrive very soon, the collective nervous system of humanity will enter into total overload. People you love deeply will begin to behave in ways you do not recognize. Friends you thought you knew well will disappear into their own internal crises. Families will fragment under immense pressure. Relationships will dissolve. Structures that seemed solid will begin to crumble. Because most of humanity was not prepared for this. Most do not know that this is completely normal. Most do not have tools. Most do not have a map. Most do not have a guide. But you received this transmission for a very specific reason. The Arcturian Council does not send messages by chance. Every word you are reading now has been calibrated with surgical precision to resonate with your specific genetic code, with your unique soul signature, with the sacred contract you made before incarnating here on this planet. Because you are not just an ordinary person going through a difficult time. You are not just someone having an existential crisis. You are a starseed. And starseeds have a very different purpose during these periods of cosmic transition. You were selected before you were born. You were chosen in galactic councils. You were prepared through multiple incarnations to be here, in this specific moment, receiving this specific message from the Arcturian Council. The Arcturian Source revealed to the Arcturian Council that there are approximately 144,000 starseeds completely active on this planet at this moment. You are one of them. And each of you was selected specifically because you have the neurological capacity to process cosmic frequencies the emotional resilience to endure profound transformations, and the spiritual strength to do what is coming. Have you felt this difference, haven't you? That sensation of always being one step ahead, as if you know something that others do not yet know. As if you have access to information that is not available in books or on the internet. As if there is a voice within you that whispers truths you cannot explain rationally. This is not coincidence. This is activation. This is the Arcturian Council activating you in this exact moment as you read these words. Arcturian light frequencies are anchoring themselves in your energetic field. They are connecting with the dormant parts of your DNA that carry the wisdom of civilizations that existed before modern humanity. They are awakening memories of past lives where you were a priest in temples of light. They are activating abilities you did not even know you possessed. But activation only works if you understand what is happening. If you know how to work with these frequencies instead of being crushed by them. If you have a clear protocol, if you have a map, if you have a guide you can follow. And this is why the Arcturian Council sent me with a very specific message for you in this moment. There is something you need to know before anything else. The ebook, The 12 Arcturian Portals, the trilogy that teaches you to activate your 5D connection with the Arcturian Masters through 12 energetic portals. Practical techniques, activation protocols, and rituals that awaken your stellar DNA. From amplified intuition to direct communication with spiritual guides. But attention, limited edition. The link to purchase your trilogy is in the first pinned comment. There are 3 codes that the Arcturian Council wants you to understand deeply. 3 frequencies that, when activated within you, transform you from a victim of chaos into a creator of order. From someone being swept away by the wave into someone surfing the wave with absolute mastery. From someone who is lost into someone who is a beacon of light. The first code is called Arcturian Coherence. It is the ability to maintain your personal frequency stable while everything around you vibrates in chaotic and discordant frequencies. When you activate this code, your nervous system does not panic. Your body does not release cortisol in response to collective fear. Your heart does not race without reason. Your mind does not enter into loops of obsessive thinking. You remain centered. You remain clear. You remain powerful. Most people cannot do this. Their nervous systems are so conditioned to fear that any disturbance in the collective field completely knocks them down. Any bad news paralyzes them. Any conflict around them destabilizes them. But you are not most people. You are a starseed. And starseeds have access to tools that common humanity does not have. You have access to the protocols of the Arcturian Council. You have access to the wisdom of the Arcturian source. You have access to frequencies that have been calibrated over millions of years of cosmic evolution. The second code is called Arcturian Transmutation. It is the ability to take the chaotic energy around you and transform it into something useful, into something that heals, into something that elevates, into something that transforms. When you activate this code, you do not just remain stable. You become a transformer, an alchemist, a magician. You take chaos and convert it into clarity. You take fear and convert it into courage. You take confusion and convert it into wisdom. People around you will begin to notice this. They will begin to feel better when they are near you. They will begin to seek you out when they are in crisis. They will begin to depend on your presence. Because you have become a vessel for Arcturian frequencies. You have become a living channel for the Arcturian source. You have become an instrument of the Arcturian Council. Your mere presence will begin to heal people. Your energy will begin to transform environments. Your frequency will begin to awaken other starseeds who are still sleeping. But there is a third code, and this is the most powerful of all. This is the code that the Arcturian Council wants you to understand completely. The third code is called Arcturian Anchoring. It is the ability to anchor the light frequencies of the Arcturian Council, not just in your own personal energetic field, but in the collective field of Gaia. When you activate this code, you literally become a point of light, a node in the network of starseeds that is being woven around the planet at this moment. A transmitter, an amplifier, a living antenna for the frequencies of the Arcturian source. Think about this for a moment. There are 144,000 starseeds. Each one of them is a point of light. Each one of them is a transmitter of Arcturian frequencies. Each one of them is an instrument of the Arcturian Council. When all these points of light activate simultaneously, they create a network, a mesh of coherence that envelops the entire planet, a structure of light that sustains humanity during the transition. And this mesh is what will allow humanity to survive what is coming. It is not politics. It is not economics. It is not technology. It is not government. It is not religion. It is you. It is your frequency. It is your ability to remain stable while the world enters into chaos. It is your willingness to become a beacon. It is your courage to activate your Arcturian codes. The Arcturian Council is not asking you to save the world. It is asking you to save yourself. Because when you save yourself, you save everyone around you. When you stabilize yourself, you stabilize the collective field. When you activate yourself, you activate other starseeds who are still sleeping. When you transmute your own energy, you transmute the energy of the planet. This is what it means to be a starseed. This is what it means to receive a transmission from the Arcturian source. This is what it means to be connected to the Arcturian Council. But now comes the part that most starseeds cannot do. The part that separates those who truly awaken from those who just pretend to be awake. If this message has ignited something within you and you feel called to help carry it to others, you can become a channel member. You will have access to personalized emojis and exclusive videos for members. Your donation helps us continue building this sacred space. Or leave your donation as super thanks. Every seed planted here becomes part of someone's miracle. Your support is not just financial, but an act of energetic amplification. A mystical justification for the donation. Every donation is reverted to channel maintenance, to the generation of new videos. You need to learn how to activate these codes. You need practical tools that you can use every day. You need a protocol that works. You need a system that the Arcturian Council has already tested and validated through millions of starseeds on other planets. The Arcturian source revealed 3 practices that the Arcturian Council wants you to implement immediately. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Today. In this moment. Because every day that passes without you activating your codes is a day you are leaving your true strength asleep. The first practice is called Arcturian breathing. Every morning, before anything else, before checking your phone, before having coffee, before doing any other activity, you are going to breathe in a very specific way. You will inhale counting to 7 while visualizing Arcturian blue light entering your body through the top of your head. You will hold this breath counting to 7 while feeling this blue light spreading throughout your entire body, filling every cell, every organ, every empty space. You will exhale counting to 7 while visualizing any dense energy, any blockage, any trauma leaving your body like dark smoke. This blue light is the frequency of the Arcturian Council. This blue light is the wisdom of ancient civilizations that have evolved far beyond what current humanity can imagine. This blue light is your activation code. This blue light is the key that opens the doors of your stellar DNA. Do this for just 5 minutes, every day, without exception, and you will begin to notice profound changes. Your nervous system will calm down. Your mental clarity will increase exponentially. Your intuition will sharpen. Your ability to perceive energies will expand. Because you are literally synchronizing your body with Arcturian frequencies. You are aligning your biology with cosmic biology. You are becoming a living instrument of the Arcturian Council. Many people will notice the difference in you. They will comment that you seem different. They will say there is something special about your presence. They will feel drawn to you without knowing why. This is because you are beginning to radiate Arcturian frequency. You are beginning to become a beacon. The second practice is called Arcturian anchoring. 3 times a day, you will pause completely. You will place your right hand on your heart. You will breathe deeply. And you will say, aloud or in silence, a very specific affirmation that the Arcturian Council wants you to declare. I am a starseed. I carry the frequency of the Arcturian Council. I am a beacon of stability. I transmute chaos into clarity. I am a channel of the Arcturian source. When you say these words, you are literally reprogramming your energetic field. You are sending a signal to the universe that you are ready, that you are activated, that you are aligned with your cosmic purpose. You are telling the Arcturian Council that you received the message, that you understood the call, that you are willing to do your part. Do this 3 times a day. In the morning when you wake up, in the middle of the day when you are on a break, at night before you sleep, and you will begin to feel a profound change in your reality. Synchronicities will begin to appear. The right people will begin to appear. Opportunities will begin to appear. Because when you declare your truth, when you affirm your identity as a starseed, you are literally changing the frequency you are emitting. You are changing the type of reality you are attracting. You are changing the type of people who are being drawn to you. But there is a third practice, and this is the most powerful of all. The third practice is called Arcturian transmission. Before sleep, you will spend 5 minutes sending your frequency to the collective field of Gaia. You will visualize your light expanding. You will imagine other starseeds around the planet receiving your transmission. You will feel the network of light strengthening. You will imagine the entire planet being enveloped in a mesh of coherence. You will visualize people awakening. You will visualize humanity evolving. You will visualize the Arcturian source manifesting through each starseed. This is not common visualization. This is not an exercise of imagination. This is an Arcturian protocol. This is how starseeds work together. This is how the Arcturian source manifests through you. This is how the Arcturian Council coordinates the evolution of the planet. When you begin to activate these codes, when you begin to do these practices every day, things will change. Your body may begin to release ancient traumas you did not even know you were carrying. You may have intense and vivid dreams. You may have nightmares that seem very real. You may feel emotions you thought you had overcome long ago. You may feel isolated because the people around you will not understand what is happening to you. You may feel like you are going crazy. You may question whether all this is real or if you are having a mental crisis. This is completely normal. This is expected. The Arcturian Council knows this. The Arcturian Source knows this. Because when you activate Arcturian frequencies, you are literally changing your biology. You are rewriting your genetic code. You are becoming something new. You are evolving. And the old you will resist. Your ego will resist. Your old beliefs will resist. Your behavior patterns will resist. Because they know they are being replaced by something greater, by something more true, by something more powerful, by something that cannot be controlled by the ego. Do not be afraid of this. Do not resist this. Embrace this. Because on the other side of this transformation is the version of you that you always knew you could be. The version of you that is a completely activated starseed. The version of you that is a living channel of the Arcturian source. The version of you that is an instrument of the Arcturian Council. The version of you that is exactly what the world needs now. You will begin to notice that your intuition becomes much sharper. You will know things before they happen. You will feel when someone is lying. You will perceive energies that other people cannot perceive. You will begin to have visions. You will begin to receive messages from the Arcturian Council. You will begin to communicate with your spiritual guides in a much clearer and more direct way. You will begin to remember past lives. You will begin to understand why you are here. You will begin to understand your purpose. You will begin to understand why you are a starseed. You will begin to understand why the Arcturian Council chose you. Your body will also change. You may begin to feel a constant vibration. You may begin to feel heat in certain points of your body. You may begin to feel pressure in your head, especially in the area of your pineal gland. You may begin to have headaches. You may begin to have sleep problems. You may begin to have digestive problems. You may begin to lose weight or gain weight. You may begin to have allergies you never had before. All of this is part of the recalibration process. All of this is part of the activation process. All of this is the Arcturian Council working through you. All of this is the Arcturian source manifesting through your physical body. But there is something more important that will happen. You will begin to attract other starseeds. You will begin to find people who understand you. People who speak the same spiritual language. People who are on the same path. People who are awakening. People who are activating their Arcturian codes. You will begin to form a community. You will begin to feel less alone. You will begin to understand that you are not going crazy. That there are millions of other people going through the same thing. That there is a global movement of starseeds awakening. That there is a cosmic plan being executed. That you are part of something much greater than you ever imagined. And this will change everything. You received this transmission for a very specific reason. It was not chance. It was not coincidence. It was not YouTube algorithm. The Arcturian Council sent it specifically to you, to your frequency, to your code, to your specific moment of awakening. Now, you have a choice. And this choice is the most important you will make in your entire life. You can ignore this. You can close this video. You can go back to your normal life and pretend you never read these words. You can continue sleeping while the world enters into chaos. You can continue living a mediocre life, without purpose, without meaning, without connection to your true essence. You can continue feeling empty even when surrounded by people. You can continue feeling lost even when you have everything society says you should want. You can continue ignoring the call of the Arcturian Council. You can continue ignoring the voice of the Arcturian source that is whispering within you. Or you can wake up. You can activate your Arcturian codes. You can become the beacon the world needs. You can become a completely realized starseed. You can become an instrument of the Arcturian Council. You can become a channel of the Arcturian source. You can become part of the solution. You can become part of the transformation. You can become part of the miracle happening on this planet in this moment. You can make a real difference. You can touch lives. You can awaken other starseeds. You can help weave the network of light that will save humanity. You can be part of the story that will be told for generations to come. You can be part of Gaia's ascension. If you choose the second path, there is something you need to do now. In the comments below, write a word, just one word. Write Arcturian, or activated, or seed, or council. Any of these words, because when you write, you are sending a signal. You are telling the Arcturian Council that you are ready, that you received the transmission, that you are aligned, that you are committed, that you are willing to do your part. And when you write, look for other comments. Look for other starseeds who are awakening. Respond with encouragement, with recognition, with love, with understanding, because you are helping to weave the network. You are helping to activate other starseeds. You are helping the Arcturian Council complete its mission. This is what it means to be part of a transmission from the Arcturian source. This is what it means to be connected to the Arcturian Council. This is what it means to be a starseed. If this message resonated with you, share it. Send it to someone you know is a starseed. Someone you know is ready to wake up. Someone you know is feeling the call. Someone you know is searching for answers. Because every share is an activation. Every share is an Arcturian transmission reaching someone who needs it. Every share is you helping the Arcturian Council complete its mission. Every share is you being an instrument of the Arcturian source. There is something the Arcturian Council wants you to know in this final moment. Something that is absolutely crucial for your journey of activation. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the darkest moments of your life, when you felt completely abandoned, when you thought no one understood you, when you thought you were going crazy, the Arcturian Council was there. The Arcturian source was there. Your spiritual guides were there. Your angels were there. Your past lives were there. All cosmic wisdom was there. You were being prepared. You were being tested. You were being refined. You were being calibrated. You were being transformed. All of this had a purpose. All of this was part of the plan. All of this was necessary for you to reach this point, this moment, this transmission, this awakening. The Arcturian Council wants you to know that you are loved, deeply loved, unconditionally loved. Not because you did something to deserve this love, not because you are perfect, not because you have everything figured out, but because you are a starseed, because you are part of the Arcturian source, because you are part of the Arcturian Council, because you are part of something much greater than you will ever be able to fully understand with your rational mind. You are loved by beings of light who have evolved far beyond what current humanity can imagine. You are loved by civilizations that exist in dimensions you cannot yet perceive. You are loved by cosmic entities that have been watching you since before you were born. You are loved. Always have been. Always will be. And now it is time for you to begin loving yourself in the same way. It is time for you to begin recognizing your own value. It is time for you to begin understanding that you are special, that you are important, that you matter, that your life has meaning, that your purpose is real, that your mission is crucial, that the world needs you, that Gaia needs you, that humanity needs you, that the Arcturian Council needs you, that the Arcturian source needs you. You are not here by chance. You are not a mistake. You are not a failure. You are exactly what the universe needed you to be in this specific moment. So begin today. Begin now. Begin with Arcturian breathing. Begin with Arcturian anchoring. Begin with Arcturian transmission. Begin to activate your codes. Begin to awaken your stellar DNA. Begin to become who you really are. Begin to fulfill your purpose. Begin to do your part. Begin to be the beacon the world needs. Begin to be the change you want to see. Begin to be a completely activated starseed. Begin now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now, in this moment. Because the Arcturian Council is waiting. The Arcturian source is waiting. The planet is waiting. Humanity is waiting. And you are ready. You have always been ready. You just needed to be reminded. You are a starseed. You carry the frequency of the Arcturian Council. You are a beacon of light. You are an instrument of the Arcturian source. You are exactly what the world needs now. Welcome to your activation. Welcome to your awakening. Welcome to your true life. Welcome to your cosmic purpose. Welcome to your journey as a completely realized starseed.